Hi, I'm Dr. Molly with Your Goals Physical Therapy. Let's talk about how you properly stretch your pec. Everybody's familiar, or most people are familiar with that stretch where you put both arms through the door and then pull through. But one of the things that I've noticed over the years is that there are a few things that are done wrong very consistently. So I thought I would go over those things. First, the setup. So you're gonna try to get your elbow and your whole forearm up against the wall, right? So your elbow and your hand should both be on there resting gently. Now the height of that kind of depends on you and where you feel the most comfort. Right? So because the stretch should be uncomfortable, it should be mildly uncomfortable but not painful. So depending on how tight you are, you may find that you need to be in a different position. So we'll just start with this for right now. Now, instead of leaning forward, which is what everybody likes to do, the idea is that you actually take a step. So your hip stays underneath your shoulder and your whole torso moves as one unit. So that prevents you from actually trying to activate that pec muscle as you're trying to stretch it out. So if I'm doing this, really my pec is what's helping keep me upright, because otherwise I'd fall forward. And so if I'm trying to stretch it, I can't have it tighten at the same time. So again, what that would look like is you just put your arm where you're kind of comfortable here. You put one foot forward, and then you sort of start accepting weight onto that front leg as you bring your hip forward. That'll get you a nice stretch all the way in the front. You don't have to feel like you have to be bent backwards or folded in half backwards to get a good stretch. For a lot of people, simply just taking a little bit of motion forward really gives a good stretch. So what that would look like, just from the side, just in case, is I have my arm up against the wall. I'm gonna take that step, and I'm just gonna move forward all as one unit. And that way I get that big stretch. So I hope that information helps you get a much better stretch in your pec.